Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, the host of tonight's show, Zach the Sales Ninja Harlow. Hi everybody. Hey, today we're gonna do like a David Letterman style top five things that salespeople do, 5 mistakes that insurance agents make that cost them money. All right, there's 5 mistakes that I've watched as insurance entrepreneurs all over the country make when it comes to building their business, and here are the top 5. See if you identify with any of these, and if you do, please drop a comment down on YouTube letting us know what we can do to create content to help you out with these top 5 mistakes. Mistake number 5. Mistake number 5 is industry jargon. Boy, we as insurance entrepreneurs, man, we're licensed insurance agents and we love to use industry insider language. We use words like deductibles and co-pays and in-network, out-of-network, PPO, HMO, STD, and STD? Oh yeah, short-term disability. Friend, that's not what STD, no, short-term disability. Okay. And all the other industry insider terms that you use that the general public doesn't understand. This is the reason that through all of my sales coaching, training, and advice that I give, I am constantly telling you to make sure you simplify your conversation down to about a 3rd or 4th grade English level. Very simple communication. The reason that the vast majority of people hate insurance is because they don't understand it. It literally goes over their head, and all they know is it costs a whole bunch of money, and then when I get hurt or sick, it costs even more money, and then people use big fancy words that I have no idea what they're talking about. Mistake number 5. Mistake number 4. Oh, I love mistake number 4. The 4th mistake that I see insurance agents make all the time is that you're more in love with your product than you are your client. Yep, you drink that Kool-Aid hard, man. You love your carrier, you love your product, you love what your product does for people, and I'm not knocking it. I've sold literally millions of dollars of product that has genuinely helped people out and paid huge claims and saved people from financial catastrophes, so I'm not knocking it. There's nothing inherently wrong with being in love with your product, but when you're in love more with your product than you are what you actually do for people, the result that you're able to give to your avatar, the way that you're able to serve your clients, then here's something kind of dangerous that ends up happening. We get so laser focused on our product, we forget that there are other opportunities that we could have out there to serve people at a higher level. We need to learn to fall in love with our clients and our avatar more so than our product. Mistake number 3. That costs insurance agents money all the time is when you are trying to serve anyone and everyone. When you've bought into this notion that everyone needs what you have and everyone could benefit from what you do, and people need this now more than ever. And if the economy is really strong, people need this now more than ever. If the economy sucks and we're in a recession and wages are down and unemployment's high, people need this now more than ever. And no matter what happens, the message of the day is, people need this now more than ever. There has never been a better time for being in this business than right now. It's funny, I've heard that exact thing for nearly 20 straight years. Come on. When you try to serve everyone with everything, you end up serving no one for nothing. You have got to figure out who do you actually love to serve and then serve them at the highest level. And by doing that, you will become wildly more profitable and stop losing money. Mistake number 2. We're down to the top 2, y'all. Any guesses? Any guesses on what mistake number 2 is? Mistake number 2 is going to sound counterintuitive, but mistake number 2 that I see sales managers, sales leaders, and salespeople make all the time is believing that activity cures everything. Ouch. Yes, I know that's what you've been taught. I know that's what's been crammed down your throat for your entire career. It's what literally virtually every sales trainer out there says. Do more activity. Boss, I'm not making enough money. I gotta make some more money. Come in here. Let's sit down. Let's look at your pipeline. Oh yeah, I looked at your pipeline. You know what's wrong with your pipeline? There's not enough pipeline. I'm gonna need you to go make some more calls. You are welcome. Oh man, I'm such a good sales coach. Need more pipeline. Hey coach, I've made a ton of calls. I don't know how many more. I feel like I've called on every freaking business out there. I'm not scheduling enough appointments. Well, that's just because you're not talking to enough people. Telling associates, telling agents, whether they're new or veteran, that activity cures everything. And then those of you that have actually bought into that and believe that activity cures everything, if you want to understand why people go down what I like to call the spiral of death, we go down this spiral of death when we buy into something that, man, I need to schedule X number of appointments every single week in order to be successful, or I need to make X number of cold calls every single week to be successful. And then how many people natural, God-given talents, gifts, and abilities, how many people are naturally good at cold lead generation? I don't know, but it's got to be like single digits of the population that truly are organically, automatically good at that. It's like single digits. The rest of us enjoy a system by which to generate our leads. Simply understanding that the answer is not that activity cures everything. Activity plus skill set cures everything. If you can get yourself, you have to hold yourself to a minimum level expectation in terms of activity, but then the focus has to shift from activity to skill set of the activity. How do I make what I'm doing more profitable? That, my friend, is what I am so passionate about, and that is why my insurance entrepreneurs are much more profitable than the industry average, industry standard. Friends, we're down to the number one mistake that insurance agents make that costs themselves a lot of money. You wanna know what number one mistake is? Drum roll, please. The number one mistake that I see insurance agents make all across the country that costs themselves an awful lot of money is you don't trust your gut. You don't trust yourself. There has been times throughout your career, I can almost guarantee it, that you have felt in your soul, you have felt in your gut, this ain't right. I shouldn't be overcoming objections like this. I don't want to argue with people. I shouldn't be doing all this type of activity. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm being told to do that. You don't trust yourself. You've had these innate instincts of what you thought you should do, could do, or would do, and yet you have put them aside and you don't trust yourself. All right, Ninja Nation, that's it. There's the top 5 mistakes that I see insurance agents all across the country make every day that cost themselves money, cost themselves an awful lot of heartache and heartburn, but I want to hear from you. Comment below, let me know, do you identify with any of these 5? Have I got it wrong? Do you disagree? Do you agree? Curious to see what the feedback is on this particular video. Until next time, Ninja Nation. Mistake number 3. Welcome to the... That was terrible. Mistake number 3 that I see insurance agents all... Ouch.